country, it insists it can only be achieved through a whole-of-society approach. Sifon Asian, TVC News, Abuja.
Was staying in the nation's capital, but away from security, the House of Representatives has launched a probe into the implementation of the Presidential Compressed Natural Gas Initiative. The ad hoc committee set up by the House is expected to assess the adequacy of the existing legal and regulatory frameworks guiding the policy and recommend the necessary legislative reforms. Joke Adisa reports.
The compressed natural gas policy is a key component to the nation's energy transition agenda. It represents a strategic shift towards cleaner, safer, and more economically viable alternatives to conventional fossil fuels, especially in the transportation sector. In response to the removal of fuel subsidies, the federal government proposed the CNG initiative as a palliative and long-term solution to cushion the effects of high petrol prices. This ad hoc committee has the mandate of the House to evaluate the status of the CNG policy implementation, interrogate the processes, and identify bottlenecks.
With our country being richly endowed with natural gas, the effective rollout of this policy is not only economically prudent, but also strategically aligned with our broader development agenda.
There is no way somebody that live from hand to mouth, in other words, he survives on his daily income, can spend more than 48 hours in a queuing system for him to refuel his vehicle before he goes out to take passengers. There is no way it can work.
Among the questions raised are how 100 billion naira from the 500 billion naira palliative fund has been spent.
We use Benin as our key pilot location because NNPC had done work there, and then we are benefiting from them. The NNPC has also made sure to provide us with the refueling stations. So far, I believe they have a plan for 120. 20 of them already being installed.
To safeguard the long-term implementation of CNG and the safety of Nigeria, FRSC respectively recommends legislative support to formalize the certification of CNG workshops and vehicle conversions procedures.
We are providing coordinating leadership to ensure that the pain points of investors are heard and mitigated.
This is a policy of Mr. President. Programs have been initiated through the PCNG. Now the projects are siting the gas stations across the country. You can see that it's a rolling stone.
The adoption of CNG supports Nigeria's carbon emission reduction commitments under the Paris Agreement. Joke Adisa, TVC News, Abuja.